And honestly, I never did an accelerator ever. In fact, I found them to be a waste of time. So when we started the Founders Arena, it was like you had to call it something. And with innovation, sometimes when we find a new category, we tend to jump in without comparing it to something else. So while we are an accelerator in the sense of our ability to accelerate growth, I really wanted to create the community that was connecting the new companies that had gotten some success, right? It's not taking them out of the box. It's not ideation stage. It's that they got out there. They got that first client. But sometimes when a founder gets that first customer, all they are from a client service perspective is laser focused on that client. But that's the best time to accelerate your pipeline because you've got that client, right? You've de-risked yourself in a certain way because somebody went first. And somebody going first on a new platform is it, and how that person goes. But how you accelerate the second, the third, and the fourth, where you don't suffer a gap of months or years. And I was coaching a lot of startups, and I was never doing it for money or a fruit basket, nothing like that, right? I like to help people. And it's not all the things I've done so well. I mean, I got a ratchet past. I could be a Netflix series, okay, from all the way up to here. But it was the ability to take those lessons and the pain. And so one of the things that I did, we all did weird things during COVID. I journaled all of my different areas of success, from how I started in sales and the details of that and the startup, just to look at lessons learned. Yeah. And so what you find is you get product buyers, product makers, and I use this term in our term, influencer, okay? I don't mean influencer that we're TikToking all day. The influencers around our industry, those thought leaders, okay? Mm-hmm. But the challenge with some of that is, guys, and I think you know this, is that some of the people we perceive as influencers, they're legacy influencers in our business, okay? Yeah. So that ability for these startups to get in and understand it. And in RetireTech and in wealth management specifically, right? And I'll back up for a second because it's the vertical in the vertical. Okay. So we have fintech, and then within fintech, we've got wealth tech, and then you could put RetireTech in that, right? And so with AI, how are we getting down to the lowest common denominator? But what I discovered in wealth management was that, listen, I've been dealing with legacy my whole life, as you guys have, right? Legacy systems are everywhere. But the legacy infrastructure around wealth management is a little bit different because of the different sizes of our stakeholders.